Hi, welcome to ETL Studios. Today we are going to see how to transfer data from a CSV file to a text file which is located on the same machine for demo purpose. So I'm going to show you how the source file looks like, which is a comma separated CSV file with only three records. The first row is a column header and there are three rows available. And this is the target text file, which is actually empty. So let's open the Visual Studio 2019. I have already opened the Visual Studio 2019. So this is the interface for developing your SSIS packages. So let me go and open a new one, like a new SSIS package, and give the rename because by default it gives package1.dtsx. Let's change the name, like demo transfer data. You renamed your package file. Let's drag and drop the data flow task, and once you move that, just double click on it. It will actually move to from control flow to data flow. Under the data flow, so we have to add a source connection and also destination connection. So our source is a CSV file. So I'm going to drag and drop the flat file source, and our destination is also a flat file, which is a text file. Again, under the destination tab, I'm going to drag and drop the flat file destination. So to avoid confusion, you can rename the elements. So let's rename this to source CSV, and this one is a target text file. Okay, and you can just connect from source to target. So that is what we are trying to achieve today. So the first step is you just once you complete your workflow, just double click on the source CSV, and under the flat file connection manager, there is nothing actually. So we have to create two connections, one for source and one for destination. So let's go ahead and create new connection, which is a flat file connection. You can rename this connection manager name to source connection, which is for CSV source connection. You can select the CSV file from your local machine or through your network drive or wherever. So just open this CSV file, select this one and click open. The locale is English because we are not going to use any Chinese or Japanese characters, the Unicode characters. So this one you just leave it as it is, and code page also you leave it as a default one. And yeah, it is actually a delimited one, and text qualifier is none, and header row, and this is the header row to skip. So instead of giving the number 1 here, so I just keep it 0 and check this the last one, which is a column names in the first row, first data. So if you want to confirm, so this is how it looks like: first name, last name, age, and phone number. So everything looks fine. Just click OK. OK. So the source CSV already set up. So let's go and set up for the target text. So just double click, and the flat file connection manager name is pointing to source connection. So as I mentioned earlier, so we have to create a separate connection for destination, that is for target as well. So click again new, and the source file is actually a comma separated file. So let's choose the delimited format. Click OK, and this one you just rename to target connection. Earlier we created source connection. This is target connection, and select the target text file. Earlier we selected CSV file because in our demos today we are going to move CSV to the text file. Just click OK, and the columns you just confirm everything is first name, last name, age, phone number. Column delimiter is a comma. If it is a tab, then you have to choose. There are various options available: semicolon, colon, tab, vertical bar, like that. So our case is comma, so you have to choose comma. Click OK. Click OK. So here you can see there is an error. Still something we have to complete the setup. I think the column mappings not done properly. So for that, just right click, show advanced editor, click on column mappings. You just verify everything is mapped perfectly. Okay, click OK. Now everything looks fine. So if you go and run, so it will actually process to move all the data from source to target. All the three records will be moved to, see, you can see there are 3 rows already moved. So if you want to validate, you just go back to the target text, and all the 3 data rows will be moved here. the column header is missing here actually. So for that, we have to change the settings in our transform process. Okay, that's all for today's session. Let's continue with the, adding the column in the target. I can show you in the next session. Thanks for watching.